Hello world. So today I'm here with a little review of this Andonstar AD407 microscope, and I've read a few reviews from some, well, not read, but watched a few reviews from some soldering professionals and electronics professionals, blah blah blah, saying that this microscope isn't good enough for soldering and it's not good for this and it's not good for that and blah blah blah. Well, mine, I actually did get the macro lens. Dun dun dun. It's the original ones up in here. The UV lens. Let me open this up real quick. So, hold on. Sorry about the camera. So that boy in there, this is the original. This is the original UV protection lens that it comes with. So, oh, that's not good. That's what I was trying to avoid. Very clear. You can't even see that there's a glass piece in there, but that's a lens. There you go. All right. So that's what it comes with. A lot of people were saying that there isn't a lot of visibility with this microscope. Blah blah blah. And they were kind of correct when it comes to the stock configuration. It's definitely a narrow focus point, right? So I ended up getting, based off a review on Amazon, some guy was saying get this macro lens, and here it is upside down. If you want to go ahead and check that out, I think it's like 0.34 or something. I don't know. Yeah, 0.43. There you go. 0.43. 0.43 magnification macro lens, and yeah, that definitely broadened it up. So the other thing I was noticing was everybody who was reviewing this, they had the mount where it was supposed to go, which is up top here, right? And I don't know if it's the macro lens. I'm sure you can do it with that one too, but this macro lens right here allows you to pretty much mount onto that, and if you twist it as tight, the whole assembly as tight as it goes, like as far as like the focus knob and all that stuff, and tighten it down all the way at its tightest point, you can actually mount the microscope mount here, which gives you about another 8 inches to move up. And between that and the macro lens, you get plenty of viewing room. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. So we're gonna kick this boy on, which I really like this. This is like a one size fits all kill switch here. You can turn it on and off right from this button, which, like I said, that's pretty awesome. And then you've got the old remote here, which you can go pretty much watch a video and on the stock configuration for this, and you'll see what all that stuff does. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move this up. So actually, here we'll put it all the way down at first. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. So what we're gonna be looking at real quick, I just actually made this board here. This is a board to control some LED lights, to control the timing of them and the dimming. This is something I actually made. So I actually just put this together, and we're gonna look at this. So right now, and with this configuration, this is as low as it goes. This would be like an inspection type zone. So we're gonna focus in. We're gonna focus on that real quick. Oof! Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this thing is crystal clear. So the lights, we're gonna set the lights back. Hold on. The lights go up 8 levels. I found for what I'm doing, 4 is perfect. So there we go. Pow! Gives us a very nice zoomed in image. So you can see we. Oh, hold on, let's refocus. If you were inspecting, this is great for inspection. Like, you can see the inside of the LED bulb, which is insane. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can actually like see inside this thing. and it's crystal clear. The camera really ain't doing it justice. I'm on my iPhone, sorry people. But yeah, that is very, very, very clear. There's no way in hell you're gonna see that unless you've got a crazy, powerful microscope. Like, this thing's a beast, seriously. So there we go. That's the inspection part of it, right? Like, you can really, really, really get close just with this configuration. If you want to get closer than this, you just take the macro lens off, put that one on, or even leave that one off, whatever. Put this thing down. This thing can get way closer because you can mount it up here where it's supposed to be mounted at, and you can get down another shit. You can get down damn near to the floor. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So this is why I'm about to make the video though. The working distance. People were crying about the working distance. The working distance is not a problem when you have this particular setup. Like I said, this isn't a stock setup because I got the macro lens, but like, I ain't no professional now, but how much more room do you really need? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is plenty of room, plenty of light, and this thing gets plenty zoomed in. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom it on in real quick. Focus rather. We're gonna go ahead and focus. Alright, so if we were working right now, right? I mean, the whole chip's in view, and we can clearly see what's going on this chip. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of viewing angle here. Plenty of viewing angle. Oops, sorry. Trying to do both at the same time. Plenty of viewing angle here, man. There's more than enough room to work. Big motherboards, small motherboards. You got plenty of room to work, man. Like, look at this. This is at least, if I had to, hold on. I actually do have a tape measure over here. Sorry, I got all kinds of stuff going on, people. All kinds of stuff going on. Here we go. That is my soldering accessory kit. Hold on. Yeah, so according to my calculations, that's sitting up about 6.5 inches at the top right now, right? In this configuration, you've got 6.5 inches off the platform to work. And trust me, that man, like, this is my soldering iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more than enough room, and the lens doesn't get splashed, whatever. And this is just the regular setting. Like, if we wanted to, we could zoom in digitally. You know, if you're not trying to move the microscope, we got the digital zoom, you know, to try to get in a little closer if need be. And I don't see what the problem is. Like, a lot of people were giving this bogus reviews. And oh, and the other thing, the perception depth, right? So I soldered every single joint on here, staring at this microscope, because I knew I had to get some practice in, right? And I'm not gonna lie, at first it was a little tricky, for sure. It was definitely a little tricky at first, but as you can see, I got it done just fine. I mean, it looks great to me. Oh, hold on, let me zoom that in there. Yeah, everything turned out real. Look, I got cotton from the Q-tip. Should clean that off a little better. That's weird to have, and I brushed it too. Sorry about that. But yes, you can see, like, I did every single solder joint on here looking at this microscope. And I'm not gonna lie, at first, like I said, it was a little tricky. It was a little bit tricky. Definitely a little tricky. But, let me see. If you're looking at this, right? And we're gonna prod around over here. I mean, I could touch whatever I really want to. Like, you know, I'll touch the LED on that side. Like, it's not as bad as what people make it out to be. You can see when you're going up and down. See? Like, it's not what people were making it out to be. People were acting like, oh, you can't, you know, if you ain't got no stereo microscope, you can't. And that's not the case at all. Like, you can definitely see. If you see what I'm doing with my pinky, that's like my reference point. So like I said, there's a little technique to it, you know, but pinky, boom. It's like now I can go wherever I need to go. I can this pin, that pin, that pin, that pin. You know, I could sit here and do anything. Like I said, and I just got this the other day. So it's not like I got any real time in on this. After like a couple months of soldering with this all the time, I'd probably be a monster with this thing. But even for just getting it the other day, sitting here raw dogging it, throwing it right into action and getting right to it, you know what I mean? Like, this thing gets the job done, man. And you just gotta learn how to improvise a little bit, you know what I mean? And for the price, compared to a lot of the other ones, man, this thing's worth its weight in gold. I can't even lie to you. This is a fantastic microscope. There's zero lag. The images come in crystal clear. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I said my camera really isn't doing it justice, but on the screen it's crystal clear. Like if I was recording this through the software and connecting this to an HDMI, you would see what I was talking about. It's like an immaculate picture. Like I can't even describe to you how fantastic this screen really is. It just, for a $200 microscope, man, come on, man, can't really complain. That's all I'm saying. That's why I made this video. Shout out to Andonstar. Thank you for a solid product.